Okay, this is kind of new and unexpected that I would make a video about this. I tried to originally check out Smosh and see if I was correct. If I do see better performance in Shane and Courtney than the rest of the team. And I was pretty much sure. I just didn't know which one is actually better, Courtney or Shane. And Shane is, in fact, top. That's literally his last name, I believe. Top. Let me double check that. Google Shane top. Oh, I messed up his first name. Forgot the Y. Why, Shane? Why? Why is it here? Fucking why, dude. Anyways. It's not exactly like the most entertaining thing. But there's some cool jokes. Especially about Olivia not having points. But then in a few videos she just comes back out of nowhere. It's almost a self-realization that she sucks, but doesn't suck in the end. Also, there's Kimmy, or some, I guess. I'll double check. Google. Am I correct? Because that's what I got. Yeah, that's her. Yeah. That's the new underrated, but I'm scared, okay? If she blows up, she might have a chance in Smosh. I'm just saying. I'm looking over that thing. Because I picked up Courtney into a specialist that I have. And maybe there are more cards to create. And I'm not exactly sure what the ace is supposed to do just yet. I also forgot to give Rebecca Black a few points. Because she came up with something that I don't exactly support. Because I don't know what that is. It's scary. Right? It could be the biggest failure ever. Once again. Because I don't think she have ever done anything like it. It's not singing. Okay? It's something else. If it's just interviewing people, like, what the fuck? Because it has a very awkward name, okay? Wait. Why is the sound off? What the what happened? What did I do? God damn it. Okay, I'll have to rephrase it then. She's making Blacking Out. You know, you get the meme, right? Blacking Out with Rebecca Black. Sometimes I like memes like this, but not this time. But I still like it. Because I don't like it. And that is even weirder relationship with that, because I'm kind of forced to like it. I'm kind of forced to buy into this idea because I want to see what that is. I bought into the personality of Rebecca Black. I want to see where she's going. She has the most potential out of all the aces. She's the youngest one. She's even younger than me. Holy shit. What an insanity right there. Or maybe she's gonna puke into YouTube. I'm gonna replace her with Taylor Swift. Everyone's happy. I don't know. She's even making me uncomfortable with the latest, music video. Not just because she's definitely a vampire personality, but she's also creepy. Creepy to the point where I don't know which one. So I'm just gonna be like, okay, Billie Eilish style, okay? Just a bit different. More vampire side, not zombie, right? And it can look creepy because Billie Eilish is creepy, but she actually has no personality to be creepy. She's something else, Okay, I'm creepy. I know what creepy is. And Billie Eilish is shocking. Okay, shocking is a good word. But Rebecca Black is actually creepy. She's not shocking, is she? No. She's more like, how did she get here? How did get this far and came back again? I think she made a comeback, by the way. I think so. Yeah. And if she didn't, she could make the best meme ever. One of the best memes that she could have done is because she stole Friday, basically. The actual day of the week. She just managed to do it. Now, obviously, it wasn't like her exact effort to do it, because doing anything like that takes insane amount of effort. But now you can turn it into a meme and actually steal Friday. It's more like a setup, an opportunity. It's a weird coincidence happening, but she can now actually steal Friday. She can own it, right? It's almost like she can be celebrated every week. It can be that crazy. And that is a cool meme. And not blacking out. Unless you mix them up somehow. You do blacking out every Friday. Haha. But that's whatever. My idea of blacking out, instead of like just some kind of simple interaction with other people, which is usually every show ever, right? I wouldn't suggest to make it into a game show or anything, but I want a psychological thriller, just drilling into someone's mind. This is almost an idea that sparked live from my Discord. Yeah, nobody cares about my Discord, but it is still something that I was playing with, right? I had fun with it. I had fun coming up with a bunch of weird demons or things that would be very dark psychologically. And I even suffered this psychological matrix myself to the point where I was feeling like everyone's about to get me. Everyone's about to take me and torture me, and I did something incredibly terrible. I was able to convince myself on my own, talk myself into that situation, and it's crazy. The psychology is a crazy thing, and we're not actually taking full advantage of it. I think we do have superpowers. We're just stupid enough not to actually demand them, right, from reality. We're not capable of moving things with our mind, or talking telepathically, or anything else that derives from that, because there's just too many things that derive from that. Or feeling things, feeling the coincidences that happen in life, and then understanding the destiny of everything and how everything is connected. How can you love things and then those things come to life, and then you're not exactly alone, you're just sort of lonely. Like, there is a possibility to set this up and maybe take control over it. I have no idea. I have no idea how to lucid dream, for example. I did it to a certain extent, but I don't know. It's something that I need to do. But what I don't know besides that is how much power does it actually bring? How much can you achieve with lucid dreaming? That is crazy, because that's a world that you have way more control because you literally don't actually have anyone interfering. The reality level of your dream world is low enough that you don't care, but something within you cares enough to make it, so you don't control it too much. You don't take too much responsibility, because you cannot actually think of it as like freedom. It's more like responsibility to start wanting things to happen, start creating things. And here comes the scariest part, because everything is connected. Rebecca Black, the moment that I got attracted to her, at certain point I started dreaming her, having her in my dreams, mostly after I came back home, I believe. She was sort of hanging out with my friend, but the most notable thing was when she was like asking me if I'm a virgin or not. It's like, what the fuck was that? But it's like, it's amazing, because the dreams always bring up your insecurities, just all the time. And at that point I started, being very, very powerful in my dreams, in terms of like talking to people and interacting with them. That's how I should be. Like, right? I shouldn't give up to school when I'm literally in the middle of school doing useless garbage. I stand up to that, and I either ruin it, take it over, or just leave. There are situations in dreams where you actually get trapped, and you have to get out of that. So out of all the aces, every ace actually showed up in my dreams, I believe. I'm still not sure about Ariana Grande though. She's weird. I actually wanted her mostly to be in my dreams, but it was Rebecca Black instead. I'm blacking out. Yeah, blacking out could be a reference for a person to go deeper and deeper into darkness, into psychological darkness. Not drinking yourself until you black out. With Rebecca Black, you don't want to do that, because she's a vampire, guys? What she's gonna do when you black out with... Oh, you don't want to know. You're gonna have that Friday, dude. And then Saturday. And she hasn't made Sunday yet. But watch out for that. Because if she wants to come back, she must do it in the shittiest way possible. Just kidding. It would be great if she just remixes Friday for once. It is almost already remixed. She never really released it. It's like, I would love if any song would get remixed. It's like, I worship remixes, guys. That's one thing that I actually worship. And one of the biggest things to remix is obviously the Friday. So, it's crazy. Also, I guess I will be making another video trying this format, where I explain these different stages of psychological terror that you can install into yourself in thinking certain things. Because holy shit, I lived through some crazy thoughts even before the super main event. The main event, when I actually stopped sleeping. I couldn't sleep for like more than I believe I didn't sleep for like 5 days. And it was weird. And At third day, I was like, okay, I will not sleep for like 7 more days. I'll take it as a challenge. Uh, and it's like, for the sake of bonding with Ariana Grande in a spiritual way. Again, it's creepiest shit ever, right? But that's what I was living through. I wanted to play around, and I actually didn't sleep and used my computer much at all. I didn't do much at all, actually. I just write things on paper, have very weird events, walk around town. It's all so weird, but it happened. I wasn't sleeping for a long, long time. And then I guess in the very, very end, it happened. The darkest. Yeah, it is. It is that crazy. I don't know how can you excite people who are actually in the process of it, getting deeper and deeper into darkness. Can be possibly excited. I mean, you're waking up a bunch of demons inside you, a bunch of things that you thought you knew about yourself, you had control over, but possibly those things can be manipulated, and they can come out and hurt you, and ruin your reputation if you're not in a controlled environment. In the very end, it can make you feel stupid, and it's great when it's controlled. You're not actually making stupid things happen. It's like, yeah, dude, Logan Paul has to do some blacking out. I want to see that I want to see some flat earth shit right there. That's what I want to see. Psychology applied where it belongs. No, everyone deserves it. Everyone deserves a psychological, like a refined game to go through. It doesn't exist. We literally don't know how to have relationships, communicate, love, build things that last, and include people and inspire passion. We don't know how to do that. Somehow we have built so far pretty good stuff, right? And we have communities, and we have families. We have all these concepts that don't seem to ever touch me, right? Because I'm saying all these things. I think we're still in a very young, state of mind. We're still swimming in the water where everything is positive, and we're capable of numbing out some of the abilities. Like, extrasensory abilities have been bothering me for a long time, and it's like, what is that? Why people are pretending to use them, if they are, in a positive, manner, where you cannot actually laugh at them. Some of them do a pretty good job. Say, what is that? Can this be opened up even more? What is spiritual world? What is reality at all? There's so many questions to ask. We're not scratching the surface at all because we just love reality for what it is. But, nah. Not for me. I'm ready to go next level. But how long can you survive in Rebecca Black world? The blackest world ever, huh? Yeah, I mean, just because she has that last name and she makes that meme, and I have to, support everything she's doing because she's my ace right now. I don't know what the rules are for the aces at the moment. I just know they're the most important. Don't lose the aces. They have to win. At least in your heart, they have to win. Right? You have to support them. Because they are support worthy. They are on the top. They have created a team hopefully. For me, it did. Just the most solid team ever. All the elements, most entertaining stuff. You know, I watched every Selena Gomez movie I could find. And I don't exactly want to watch the Wizard series entirely because it seems like a cringy sitcom, but you know, I only watched Naruto, guys, as a series, as a like serious series. Naruto. That's all I have. So to actually be convinced to watch a series of some sort eventually, that is a big deal, Selena. I'll have to do it. You know? Someone ruined her childhood. I have to understand what happened. Because nothing is good. Being popular when you're young, it's like, nope, that is not good. That is just like, that's a problem ready to be dealt with, right? It's one of those things. And again, it's one of those things that you can bring up in a psychological manipulation, things from your past. But like a very deep perspective of how to bring those things that they would actually bother you. It's so amazing. So I will try out again in the next episode what could be those levels of psychological manipulation and how would this blacking out game would work. See you guys. Oh boy, it's deep shit. Deep.